Oswego County Social Services Commissioner Fran Lanigan says there's been a major increase in reports of child abuse and neglect since the controversy surrounding her department's handling of the Erin Maxwell case.
You just cannot keep up with a workload at a staffing level that was inadequate to start with.
Lanigan made up a graph tracing reports back to the year 2000, when there were 1,765 reports of neglect and abuse. By 2008, that number hit 2,268. And for 2009, Lanigan projects that her caseworkers will handle 2,661 reports of abuse and neglect, nearly 400 more than in all of last year. Though Commissioner Lanigan remains in office, there are people here in Oswego County who continue to call for her firing. Legislator Arthur Giersbeck and other critics feel Lanigan should be held responsible for not removing Erin Maxwell from a home full of animals, garbage, and feces, even after her caseworkers investigated 3 complaints of her living conditions. Giersbeck recently examined Lanigan's records and claims she only puts in a 35-hour work week.
I don't think you can do a job of this magnitude in 35 hours. No way.
They give a minimum of 35 hours a week to the county. And, I certainly would say that I clearly put in anywhere from 45 to 55 hours a week.
The latest flap over her work week fuels calls for Lanigan's firing, and she admits she has considered resigning.
I have done a lot of soul searching. And I don't believe a resignation would benefit the department. I don't think it would benefit the county. There are too many things that need to happen now and too much that needs to go forward, and I believe I have the leadership to do that.
Fran Lanigan told lawmakers she'll return next month with a plan to handle the skyrocketing caseload of abuse complaints. And Commissioner Lanigan refused to say how many more caseworkers would be needed to handle this growing caseload. Presumably that'll come out next month when she reappears before that committee.
Well, Jim, this all adds to the social services budget, of course, and so who's going to pick up the tab?
Well, she says that there's a state fund administered through the State Office of Children and Family Services for situations such as this where they need more personnel and equipment, and she says she is in touch with the state on that.
And there have been investigations already, but Cornell University has also been hired by Oswego County to look at this whole process involving Erin Maxwell. Where does that stand right now?
Well, actually, this is a very much anticipated report, and it's going to be out, we're expecting it next month. It's expected to be much more comprehensive than the state report issued earlier this year, and it's expected to have a whole laundry list of recommendations to improve child protective services in Oswego County.
See how that looks in the next few weeks. Thank you, Jim.